Wonderful day to teach a lesson to some great trombone students. Yes, come in. Hey.
Hi.
What's your name?
My name's Jim. Nice to meet you.
Oh. I'm sorry you sound like that. But I'm sorry that was uncalled for. You here to play the trombone today?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, I see you have a nice nifty case here. Do you know how to open this bad boy?
No.
Oh, dang. Well, what brings you to the trombone? What do you know it can do? Where have you heard it that makes you want to learn it? I'm interested.
I don't know. My dad, Joe, kind of plays a lot. Alessi.
Oh, well, that guy sucks. I'll teach you how to really play the trombone. Sorry.
Okay.
Joe Alessi, come on. I'll show you how to really do it. First you're going to open the case here. Like that, like so. You don't want to open upside down. You don't want to be one of those kids. It's open now. I'm going to open my case, and we'll just correspond nicely here. Alright. Now we have the case open. The first thing you want to do is grab the slide out of here. This is called the slide. What's it called?
Slide.
The slide. Okay, good. Now you grab the rest of the instrument, essentially. What's it called? The rest of the instrument. There you go. Great job. No, you're already doing it. Look at you go. I was gonna show you how to do it, but you're one step ahead of me. Great job, Billy. Whatever your name is. Timothy.
Yes.
So you screw this on here. You want to make sure when you're holding it downward that you don't let the slide fall. My slide actually doesn't have a slide lock because I'm broke.
Oh, hold it downwards?
When you do hold it downward, I find it easier to put it together that way. Now when you have it here, you also want to pull out the mouthpiece. The mouthpiece. The mouthpiece.
The mouthpiece.
Yep. And you want to put this bad boy right here. In the one available spot to put it. And now you have an assembled trombone. Look at that. Oh,
awesome.
Man. I'll show you how to hold it. Oh, wow. That's great. Your dad's Joe Alessi, though. I know you know how to hold this thing. You put your left hand like this. Your thumb goes on this first rod right here. See that?
What's
kind of want to make, I'm calling it a literal rod because it's a literal rod. You make an L shape with your hand. L shape, you play Fortnite, right? L shape, not that, almost got it. Almost got it. You're getting it. Almost got it. We have limited time, my man. Almost got it. Look, L right here, like you've got balance the trombone right there, make an L. Oh, yeah, there you go. You're getting it right here. No. No. There you go. Good. You can do this.
I've done this before.
Now, you wrap your other fingers around this rod here.
Yeah.
So it's still like an L shape, you see? This finger drapes over.
Okay.
And you manage to slide with your three fingers. Typically how I do it is with three fingers. Two first and the thumb. And that's how you manage to slide. You want to make sure your fingers aren't going to run into the bell. This is the bell.
Okay.
Alright. So now that you are capable of doing that, we're going to get into some sound production. And to do that first, you're going to want to actually take the mouthpiece out of the trombone. Put your trombone down gently. Put the mouthpiece out. Okay, good. Now, follow my lead. Mouth in an M shape, firm corners. There you go. That was better that time. It's called buzzing. It's fundamental to making sound on this instrument or any brass instrument. So now I've tried on the mouthpiece. The mouthpiece needs to be centered, up and down, even, left and right, even. Centered. Good. Now before you do that, notice how I'm taking a breath. And it's not a normal kind of breath. It's a wind player kind of breath. And what I mean by that is that you try to fill yourself from the bottom up, basically. You want to fill yourself with air. Treat your body like a container of air and then let it out into the mouthpiece, buzzing. Great job, Jimbo. All right. Now that you can do that so well, we're going to add this mouthpiece back onto the trombone and do the same thing. You don't even have to move. Wow, you don't even have to move this at all. Remember your proper position, posture. You want your back to be straight to allow airflow. There you go, you're looking great. Now just try it, the same thing. Listen to me do it once. You're doing a great job. I'm proud of you for that. So that was a concert F. I'm not going to teach you much about note names right now because we don't really have the time, but that was the first note you played and that was an F. Now, if you'll notice, there are only really 7 positions on the trombone on which most people can play notes most of the time to be in tune. That was called first position. And on first position you can actually play multiple notes depending on how firm your embouchure is and how fast your air is. So just try with me to play different notes on the same position, like now I'm going to need you to try again, but try to keep your embouchure firm, okay? When you go higher, it gets even a little firmer, not tighter, and you want faster air when you go higher as well. Try This is going so well. It's going so well. It's actually very impressive. You're hitting an F above the staff. You don't really know what that means, but congratulations. So, I just wanted you to play around with that so you can get accustomed to the harmonic series, which is how the trombone operates in terms of playing music. So, harmonic series is basically on any one position of the trombone. If it vibrates a certain way, a different pitch will come out, and these pitches are in series for each position called the harmonic series for each position. I won't go into the exact intervals, but just so you know how that works. So now we're going to learn some more notes. You're going to mirror me. We're going to go to different positions and play different notes. We're going to do 5 in total. So start low, start with the loose enough embouchure to produce the
I think I suck at trombone. Then I have to
take a moment to compose ourselves. Just one moment. Just take a little breather. For whoever's watching this, I apologize in advance. But teaching is a very complex matter, so I'm proud of you for the progress you've made mirroring me. So what we just did was play 5 different notes from F, E flat, D, C, and B flat. So that doesn't mean much to you now, but you were in first position, third position, fourth position, sixth position, and there's one more, 7. And then you came back to first position, played the B flat, same as the F. Can we try just now going from the B flat to the F and back down at your own speed? want you to go B flat, F, back down, right now. That was actually more impressive because you did a full octave. But right now I just want you to go fifth. Keep your airstream consistent, keep your embouchure firm. That's sounding better. One more time. Let's go from B flat up note-wise, back up to F. And I'll count you off, and I'll give you 2 claps per note. Do you understand? So, let's try that. Good. That was good. So now we're going to use these notes to create a simple piece. I don't know if you've heard of hot cross buns, but we're going to use 3 of those notes to do that. We're going to start on D right here in 4th position. Can you hit that note for me? So I'm going to play it for you, and you're going to try to play it just like how I play it. Weird. Okay, listen to how I go. Sorry, I think I messed that up. I should have had twice the amount of 8th note thrown. And onward. So here I'm separating the notes there. How do you think I'm doing that?
I don't know.
It's called articulating, and you use your tongue. So what I'm doing is separating the airstream with my tongue, not using my embouchure or anything else, but I'm just separating with slight strokes on of my tongue, right where my front teeth meet the upper portion of my mouth. Just try it. So right now it sounds like it's a little too uneven, so how about just try to hold out a note and just interrupt it with your tongue. Don't try to interrupt the actual airflow. That's much better. Now can you try to play hot cross buns?
I'm sorry.
Okay, so you started to get it at the end there. Can we just have a clean, fresh start there? So how about we try to play it together once? And just try to temporarily move with me.
Okay.
Alright, so already I can tell you you're not using a fast enough airstream. So again, we just take a relaxed breath and try it one more time, and then we'll just be about out of time. So you're making great progress. I think you're starting a bit too inward. 4th position. sure if it's the one we initially wanted, but you are making progress. Clearly, you have great oral imagination. I have no idea how you're able to make this piece happen, but how about we just stick to hot cross buns for now? One more time. Just go D, C, B flat. Just once. Alright. Okay, we simplified it a little bit so we don't have to do the entire thing. But just now go from holding up B flat. You can try to, real quick, I was going to include an element of you using those notes that we just learned to make your own song, but it seems like you've already done that part. So I'm proud of you for being an artist there, expressing yourself artistically. What's one thing on the trombone that you can do that you can't really do on any other instrument? Really, I just want to keep you hooked on the trombone, and I feel like what we're doing right now isn't fun enough. So what's something that you see trombone players do that no one else can really do?
Slide.
Good. That's actually called a glissando in musical terms, and we can make it a lot smoother by not rushing the change of your embouchure. Bands do that all the time. Some interesting current composers like John Mackey like to put that in their pieces a lot too. Trombones just that sort of thing. Yes. Alright. So I feel like we both learned a lot here today, so I appreciate your time, and I hope you stick to playing the trombone.
I will.
Good work.
Thanks.
Good work. Yeah.